Hi guys. All right, so this is the person on your mind. How do they feel about you currently, okay? And this is for all signs. For those of you looking to get a personal reading with me, I link my email in the description box, okay? Starting with Aries, the person on your mind, how do they feel about you? For Aries, the person on your mind. Well, they're kind of undecided, Aries. My cards don't want to pull anything. I don't know how to feel about that. They will be popping up, I can tell already. Sorry. There. Okay. 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 Aries, you know what? I think they're just like, else they're bitter or hurt or they don't trust you or whatever the case, because this person still sees you as the Ten of Cups, okay? They think that, you know, for many of you Aries, they may think that they're like a little bit better than you. I don't know why I'm getting that, guys. But they still see you as the Ten of Cups. They still want something with you. Okay, they're choosing else no communication, or maybe you guys are having some issues in your relationship or whatever, because they're feeling hurt. They're hurt by something that transpired between the two of you. Tell me more about this. How do they feel about Aries? Many of you, they think you're too busy for them. Then they think you're too focused on yourself over them. We don't like needy people, guys. We don't need codependent relationships. Blah. Lots of 9s and 10s, though. I do like that, Aries. I really do. The person on your mind for Aries. Yeah, they feel rejected or something like that, okay? They could be at a distance, or you're at a distance, or they feel like you're emotionally distant, okay? And it's like that's the problem. They just don't feel like they're getting enough from you, okay? Oh well, cry. Okay, moving on to Taurus. The person on your mind, how do they feel about you currently? For Taurus, the person on your mind. They feel like they feel like you have more than one person on your mind, and maybe you do. Somebody's feeling pretty passionate about you, but I also don't see them coming towards you. Yeah, you could be involved with more than one situation, or they are, and that's part of the problem with the Seven of Swords. Ultimately, they think you're a wish fulfillment, and they think that you're stable, you're able to provide emotional stability as well. But else you have more than one person here, or they think you do, or they do, and that's why they can't like come towards you. Person on your mind for Taurus. Yeah, I'm seeing third party situation, Taurus. This is like gonna be a dead end, frankly. Okay. For Gemini, the person on your mind, how do they currently feel about Gemini? The person on your mind. And I'm seeing copper or red. They're a little bit suspicious of you. They would ultimately like to have some sort of connection, if this is even a marriage, if this is a romance. But they are suspicious of you. They think that you are not to be trusted. Interesting. Interesting. They also feel like you can be a little bit toxic to them. That doesn't mean you are, guys. Okay, so don't be offended by anything I say. Don't forget, like I've heard so many people throw the word narcissist around. I don't even listen anymore when people use that word. I'm just like, okay, you know. But that's how they're feeling about you. For Gemini, person on your mind, how do they feel about you? Ultimately, Gemini, if you really wanted to work towards this, if you really wanted to be in whatever situation this is, whether it's a reconciliation, whether it's working out your problems with somebody, marriage, whatever it is, okay? It could work. It could work. You've just got to get past all these uneasy feelings I guess this person's having. And I think they're a bit delusional, frankly. I think this is a them problem, not a you problem, okay? Moving on to Cancer. The person on your mind, how do they feel about you? The person on your mind. I'm seeing something. I don't think I know his name. Hold on. Oh, I don't know. They're isolating. They're isolating, okay? They're going, yeah, I don't know. Not sure how I feel about this situation, whether you're with them or not. They're looking for some sort of significant change. They are, if it's romantic, they are very much attracted to you. If this is, it doesn't matter what kind of relationship this is, they are trying to manifest some sort of, outcome with you, I would say, okay? If they try to leave your life, it would be very easy to get them back in. They do want to see growth and abundance with you. I really feel like this is like, this person's a little obsessed, but they're trying to push their feelings away, okay? Anything else for Cancer? Not taking that. Person on your mind, anything else for Cancer? They may choose to walk away just because they don't feel like you're completely invested, or because they're embarrassed that they're like so into you, okay? If that's the case, you'll be meeting somebody brand new right away. Right away, okay? Moving on to Leo. Person on your mind, Leo. How do they feel about you currently? The person on your mind. How do they feel about you currently? They're hesitant. They're hesitant. If this is a reconciliation, they're waiting for it. If this is somebody you just met, this could be a soulmate situation. They're very hesitant, okay? They don't know if you're on board fully. They don't know if you have somebody on the side. If this is not a romance, they don't know if you like talk shit about them, stuff like that. They want to see some sort of balance here. They're an overthinker, Leo, for sure. They may miss an opportunity just because of their own self-sabotage, really. Okay, like really, because it has potential. It's just that they're like, I don't know. For Leo, person on their mind, the number 6 is relevant. Now, ultimately, I see them. No, I think honestly, I think this isn't going to last and or work out just because of this person self-sabotages. I see them walking away or feeling left out or, overthinking the situation too much. You're in the upright, so I think you'll be fine. For Virgo, person on your mind, Virgo. How does person on your mind feel about you right now? I'm hearing the word abstract, which is strange. They have a ton of emotions for you. The problem is, Virgo, one of you did something to the other person that's making it difficult for you guys to communicate or come together, okay? It could even be like a third party situation. Ultimately, it's done and over with. There will be messages going back and forth, and the communication is going to be deadly. Okay, so it's going to be a lot of blaming, saying things you don't mean, things of that nature. Okay, so for Libra, person on your mind, tell me more about that. How do they feel about Libra right now? I'm seeing a manatee. They want to drop the heavy burden. They don't know how to go about this. You guys could have had some sort of passionate situation and or falling out that caused a heated, passionate conversation. They could be at a distance or be emotionally distant. They think you're emotionally distant, just an FYI, but I do see some sort of argument here. Ultimately, it's done and over with. It's done and over with. I don't see any sort of reconciliation here. Nothing that moves forward in a positive manner. No. You or they have a wish fulfillment to find or experience a better situation elsewhere. Okay. And for Scorpio, the person on your mind, how do they feel about you currently? For Scorpio, they're hesitant, but with the Lovers here and the World, they're hesitant. They're hesitant. They find you attractive if this is a romance. Otherwise, they just kind of idolize you. We have the Ten of Cups. Honestly, Scorpio, with the Three of... this has potential. Even if you guys have hurt each other in the past or said things you didn't mean or had some sort of falling out, okay? Or even if you're on the fence right now about how your relationship's going to go, with the Ten of Cups, it has potential, okay? So, for Sagittarius, the person on your mind, how do they currently feel about Sagittarius? The person on your mind, how do they currently feel? Cards don't want to pull, Sag, so they are undecided. Person on your mind. Sheesh. Okay. They might be protecting themselves a little bit from you. It looks like, you know, they see a lot of growth and abundance and they really feel like this could be something, whether it's romantic or otherwise. However, they're super hesitant with the number 9s here. They're like really trying to protect their space and their heart, really, okay, at the end of the day. Yeah. They may invest in themselves and or something that they're creating or doing in order to try to, like, you know, block this situation out. However, they're still staying a bit optimistic, okay? There is some balance that could be had in the future. It could come on your part, not theirs, okay? Person on your mind, Sagittarius. With all these little sprouts, I feel like, you know, there is a potential, like I said. Somebody's holding on to some sort of hope. There could be someone who gets involved that kind of ruins a lot of this progress. They're coming out as an earth sign. It's like somebody who, like, else whispers in their ear and or, you know, could make snarky comments or could, you know, be feeding this person the wrong information, okay? Dropping a heavy burden, needing to make a choice. If you want to manifest this person into your life, it's possible, but I think honestly, Sagittarius, that they are they're a bit too hesitant to move forward with this, okay? Moving on to Capricorn, the person on your mind, how do they feel about you? Capricorn, person on your mind. Oh, they're all about this. Regardless of what happened between the two of you, they would like to work this out, okay? They could be at a distance or being emotionally distant. The number 4 is relevant. The Lovers here, if it's a connection, it could happen. Wouldn't be long term, guys. Wouldn't be long term. There'll be a third party situation happening on from one of you over time, okay? It won't be immediately, but it will happen. For Aquarius, the person on their mind, how do they feel about Aquarius right now? For Aquarius, I'm seeing oranges. Aquarius, they are focused on themselves. They're going through something. They feel like they need to heal from it, else it was emotional or it could have been an argument with you. They're looking towards the future. They're heading in the right direction. They're focused on their finances, and they feel like you would just, like, hold them back or damage them in some sort of way, okay? So for Pisces, the person on your mind, how do they currently feel about you? For Pisces, the person on your mind. Looks like they're undecided, Pisces. If this is a person from the past, they want a reconciliation. If this is a new person, it is a soulmate situation. They may have a wandering eye, just an FYI, though they'd like to see some sort of connection with you. You are a wish fulfillment on their part, but again, they have other options. Don't really love that for you. They do lose sleep, or they think you have options. Take it the other, can be roles reversed here, guys, okay? They could be losing some sort of sleep. There needs to be some connection, communication here. They both have a lot of feelings for each other, but I don't see anybody like really coming together to like meet halfway. With the Hierophant, though, over time, there could be some sort of, over time there could be some sort of partnership there, okay? It would be a while. All right, guys, that's your bonus for the day. Again, as I mentioned on one of the fire sign readings, somebody mentioned me doing a health reading. I'm going to consider that. I'm not sure how exactly I'd go about that, because when I do read for health, I channel it. I don't use cards. I can use cards, but I typically just channel it. So I'm going to sit down today and really think about that, because I think it's a good idea. I do it for my personal reading clients, but I've never done it on YouTube, so we'll see.